just the story aspect, hearing everyone talk about their old bikes that they built and everything like that, man. This bike is a conversation starter itself. Like, all you have to do is pull up and people just walk up to you and they're like, oh man, cool bike, you know? So that's another thing that I really love about it, dude, because I'm a people person. I love to talk to people, I love to conversate and, you know, just hang out and have a good time, man. What is going on, guys? It's your boy J-Mac coming back with a beautiful view for you up here in beautiful Northern California. Sunny Northern California, I should say, because it's been very nice the last I don't know, let's say a few weeks. Yeah, it's been a minute, folks. What's good? What's popping? So what I'm going to talk about today in this little beautiful ass vlog, look at this, man. Look at this. It's beautiful, gorgeous. Woo. Scrape, scrape, scrape. All right, so let's talk about this motorcycle. Well, in general, you know, the style of motorcycle. Let's talk about choppers, man. Should you buy a chopper? What do you think about a chopper? Like, I'm gonna give you a few pros and cons that I've come across since owning this motorcycle firsthand. You know what I'm saying? If you are interested in getting into a chopper, buying one or building one or whatever the case may be, I would heavily think about the parts, because the thing that I've found that's the most difficult for this bike is finding parts for it, man. If you build the bike yourself, that's one thing, but if you're getting a bike like second hand or third hand, then you got to go down the list of owners, you know what I'm saying, and see exactly what they use to build the motorcycle. You know, it could be difficult, man. Like, little things that you wouldn't normally think about for a bike like this are brake pads, right? So even a caliper, or in my case it was brake pads and a rotor. So I'm not lying to you guys when I'm telling you I had to contact the person I bought it from. I had to figure out, like, I had to try and figure out what the person before him did to the bike, like everything that he was using to build this motorcycle. It's a beautiful piece of machinery. It's actually really dirty right now, and I'm sorry about the cleanliness or lack of for the motorcycle, but it's been rough lately, man. It's been rough. I didn't pay the registration for the bike because I forgot. Stupid me. But anyways, we're getting off track. Long story long, I had to work really hard to try and figure out just the simple things like brake rotors, calipers. It had calipers, but it didn't have brake pads. Like, when I got the bike, it didn't have a rear wheel on it. Like, the wheel was there, like it didn't have the tins on it, it didn't have the rotor on it. Like, I pretty much had to put the bike back together in order to ride it. I mean, I'm not mad at that at all, because I'm a fairly mechanically inclined person, and I have, you know, all the tools to do such. But man, when I had to replace stuff for this thing, that was the hard part, boys. That was super hard. And I'm sorry if there's a little bit of wind noise. It's very windy out here today. Oh, I'm just gonna scoot right inside here and scrape. Holy cow, it's scraping everywhere right there. But yeah, so just little things like that, you know. But those are my biggest cons right there, just trying to find parts for the motorcycle itself. The pros of having a chopper, I'd say, is you have a bike that is completely unique. You know what I'm saying? Nobody else has one of these. You know, this is the only bike that looks like this, that performs like this. Well, I won't say performance, because it has like the whole drivetrain and everything. It's all RevTech, the full drivetrain. Oh, look at this little guy. coming back to the pros, man, this bike is gorgeous. The person that built it, man, I am so happy that I got this motorcycle, just because, like, I'll tell you a little bit about it. So it has a Chopper Guys Softail frame that was lowered and extended, raked out, you know, however you want to put it. Softail frame on it. The tanks are totally custom. They're stretched, like they're all formed and everything, stretched out. I'm not sure exactly what the original tank was. I'm assuming it was just a basic two-piece Softail gas tank. I wouldn't say it was very big. It was probably a pretty small tank, because you can't put too much gas in it, to be honest. That's another con, man. This thing, because the stretch tank and where the what the hell you call that thing? Anyways, where the gas like meets into, anyways, you can't put too much gas in this thing, just because it is raked out and it's lowered in the back, so all the fuel goes to the back of it. And that sucks, because I can go about half a tank and then it'll die on me. Like, I had to learn that the hard way. I got stranded in 2 different places because I didn't realize I was out of gas. I was like, what the hell? Because you would look in it, you could swish it around and you can physically see gas splashing up, but at the same time, it's like the gas wasn't reaching the petcock, so it wasn't supplying the engine fuel. So that kind of sucked. But once I figured that out, I haven't run out of gas since then, you know, knock on wood, as I knock on my head. But I mean, those are just some pros and cons that I came across myself. If I think of anything else, man, I'll definitely make another video on it. But those are like the biggest things, bro. Like, that's more cons than anything. Of course, you know, the looks, the one-of-a-kind aspect of having a motorcycle that's custom built like this. I mean, that's a beautiful thing, dude. And a lot of people really, anytime I take this bike anywhere, like, people just like freaking, they love it, man. They freaking love it. They're like, last bike ride I went on, it was a whole bunch of people. Like, it was a big gathering, man, and there was probably like 15 guys constantly just circling around my bike, just checking it out. And yeah, it was awesome, dude, getting to know some of the people that, you know, back in the day, you know, like the OG bikers, man. Back in the day, man, I built a chopper, you know, it wasn't as nice as this bike, but, you know, I got so many stories like that. Just the story aspect, hearing everyone talk about their old bikes that they built and everything like that, man. This bike is a conversation starter itself. Like, all you have to do is pull up and people just walk up to you and they're like, oh man, cool bike, you know. So that's another thing that I really love about it, dude, because I'm a people person. I love to talk to people, I love to conversate and, you know, just hang out and have a good time, man, all around. But yeah, this video's gone long enough for pros and cons. So if you guys like this video, smash that like button, comment down below, let me know what you thought about it. Let me know anything that you've come across on your bike, and I'll catch you guys on the next one, man. Everybody, stay safe. Later.